Good morning, class 8. I'm going to teach you a poem, The Schoolboy. And the poet of this poem is William Blake. William Blake has lived from 1757 to 1820 and 1827. Was an English poet, painter, and printmaker. Born in 1757 in London, England, William Blake began writing at an early age and claimed to have the first vision of tree full of angels at age 10. Means he was very imaginary. He has wandered a tree which was filled of angels, and he was very imaginary. So he has imagined a tree filled with the angels, and at the age of 10, when he was 10 years old, he studied engraving and grew to love Gothic art, which incorporated into his own unique words. He a misunderstood poet, artist, and visionary throughout much of his life. Blake found admirers late in life, has been vastly influential since his death. Means when he died, then people came to know how remarkable his work was. He was very imaginary and visionary throughout. Means he was very optimistic. Now I'm going to start with the first stanza. I love to rise in summer morn when the bird sings on every tree, the distant huntsman winds his horn, and the skylark sings with me, oh sweet company. This is the poem Schoolboy, and it is the theme of the schoolboy is the theme of the schoolboy is subject education, life skills, value education, and the basic thing is the poem says the schoolboy laments the burden of school thrust upon a little boy, which stops him from enjoying nature in all its entirety. While school is must and we need to gain knowledge and the education in a systematic way, so to lay the foundation for our future teaching can be done by including more of nature and its surrounding in the curriculum and make school as an enjoyable part of children's without losing out any fun. Basically, I want to share this that. This is a story of a boy who hates going to school because school is a place where he feels that his wings are going to be clipped. He is not able to do whatever he wants. He just wants to feel the nature, and in the school where he is not allowed to do all the fun, and the teacher asks him to sit quietly and to behave like a disciplined boy, but where he misses in the school he misses the beauty of the nature where he can sing along with the skylark is a small beautiful singing bird where he can enjoy the summer morning. He can take that deep breath in the summer morning while laying on the green grass. He can feel the fresh air, and he is not delighted, is not pleased in reading the books. He just wants to sit and learn outside the environment. And how can the bird that is born for joy sit in a cage and sing? Means he wants to signify, these words are just signifying that how can a bird which is born to fly in the sky can be clipped, and how can you make that bird sit in the cage and ask that bird to sing? Because the bird is made to fly. God has given wings to bird just to fly. How can you make that bird sit in a cage and stop her from flying in the sky? How can a child when fear annoy but droop his tender wing and forget his youthful spring? Means these words are just signifying that there is being a torture with a boy, not a torture. You can say that we are not allowing that boy. He's not being allowed from the society to move out and enjoy the life in his very early age, wherever although his parents are sending him in school and asking him to study. Oh father and mother, if birds are nipped and blossom blown away, and if the tender plants are stripped of their joy and springing day by sorrows and cares. This means he wants to say that if you will not allow the birds a favorable condition, how will they grow into a big beautiful flower, and how will they spread their beautiful smell in the atmosphere. How shall the summer rise in joy or the summer fruits appear? So he means if he is not going to be in the fields, he's not allowed to move out and look in the outside world, then how can he look up to all these things? समर फ्रूट्स कैसे होते हैं, और विंटर मॉर्निंग का में आप जब सुबह सुबह जागते हैं तो फ्रेश एयर की जो हैप्पीनेस मिलती है वो कैसी होती है, और how shall we gather the what griefs destroy? If he is not going to enjoy all these things, then how he is going to know what are the griefs, what are the sorrows which will destroy him? Or bless that mellowing air when the blast of winter appear, on how the air is going to pass, air is going to pass when the winters are going to come. So all these things in this poem is beautifully describing that the child is not wanting to be confined in a four-walled class. He just wants to study the nature and he wants to explore more and more. So the first stanza says the and let me start. Okay. Then the summary of this is the poet in the voice of a little boy says that while he loves the sound of birds and singing of the skylark, as I have told, is a small bird on a summer morning, he finds going to school on summer morning cruel and bereft of all joy. Wherever he wanted to go to the field and enjoy, but his parents are sending him to the school, so he is very sad. Sitting in his school, he can't enjoy his lessons for just as a caged bird can't sing in a joy. He is not wanting to sit in the class as a disciplined boy, and he is not enjoying it. He's comparing himself as a caged bird which is allowed to sing in a cage. A child engulfed in fear and wrath of his childhood means he is sitting in a class, he's robbing his childhood, he is not able to explore more. He goes on the task of parent that if the flowers are nipped in bud and plants stripped while they are yet tender, means if the flowers are going to be covered, then how are they going to shower and how they are going to bloom? He goes to ask his parent that if all the flowers are nipped and yet tender, how are they going to spread the sweetness and the fragrance? How will the fruits in the summer or change gather in the autumn for a harsh winter? If he is not going to explore more, then how he is going to see the changes in the season from summer to winter, harsh winter? Similarly, he says if child's youth is taken away, there will be no meaningful adulthood to follow. It means if the this boy is not allowed to enjoy his childhood, then how meaningful is going to be his adulthood? There are many lovely children's lyrical poem in William Blake's Songs of Innocence and Experience. This is a lyrical poem that expresses the opinion of the poet as a young child. In this, William Blake has beautifully explained all the distresses about a small schoolboy. I'll give you the RTCs and question answers in a few days. You just see this video with the book, and I am making the video of each and every line so that it can be clear to you. Thank you, class, and stay at home, stay safe, and take care. Bye bye.